Welcome back again. This happens to be Abby or Sky. I love you guys. To the moon, back, and to the moon, and back, and to the moon again. So, you wanna hear what we're going to talk about today? Get in here, get in here, get in here, get in here. Right? Guys, what do you think about my dress? Should I put it like this? No, I don't have. So let's just put it here. Okay, so yeah, I've put together what I want to talk about today, which is about things that I loved in UAE ever since I came in UAE. And you should always know that no positive can always be positive. There are also negatives that come with positive. So, however, as I outweighed one another against each, my positives outweighed the negatives. So, which means we are good to go. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my last vlog. Things I learned in since things I learned as an expert. Let's drink to that. Okay. So yeah, I wrote down a lot of different things. And by the way, I bought this stick to improve my photo shooting experience, my video shooting experiences, vlogging and everything. And I happen to like this thing. It's actually good. It comes with a remote whereby you can just control from afar, you understand? I really loved it, and it has a light also. How do I look? Do I look cute? Whoosh. No makeup on my face. Okay, so yeah, I loved this stick. It's actually good. If you look here, this comes as a stand whereby you can put it like this, and then it can stand like this. You understand? If you want to make it a stick, you can just close up, and you can also reduce the length here. It depends with how you want it to grow or whatever you want to do. So picture taking, I love this thing. If you want it long, you can just pull it over like that. But the most thing that I liked about this stick is the remote. The remote. Yeah. If you want yours also, press an order. They are very full in Dubai. Yeah. So that's one other thing that I also want to mention about in Dubai. That's online shopping. If you want to order online, everything can be delivered to your doorstep. It's quite different from other countries. The online service it's up to the point. Like, I really love it. If you just know what you want and you put the description as it is. Let's drink Moscato. If you really know what you want and you just put the description as it is, they really deliver at your doorstep. Like, everything is very convenient. Only your money is needed, right? So yeah, online is always available for you. And even also, if you want to do, like, for example, you've come back from work and you're so exhausted, you're tired, you can't even manage to cook for yourself, You can even do an online an online order of food even as late as 1 a.m. as 2 a.m. And one another thing that I liked about Dubai time starts from 7 p.m. up to 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. It just depends on what you will be doing yourself. That means akurarwe, like how we say in my country, like adrarem swanda muka, like their night is when most activities starts to kick off. Why? Because that's the most convenient time. It's the most peaceful time. For example, if you look like at the in the summer season, there's a lot of heat then. Okay, just a minute, just 1 minute. Like if you look during summertime, nobody can go outside, like the heat. Summer season is like you're in hell in Dubai. I don't want to lie to you. That's one other negative thing that can outweigh the positive in Dubai. The summer season is so hot. I remember the first time that I landed in this country, it was towards the summer season, and then I was still looking for a job, so I dressed up, put on my favorite makeup, dressed everything, and I was wearing a white shirt and everything. I felt like I was on point. And then I went out job searching, because usually during the night I would utilize online applications, and then during the day I would go out to drop CVs in person. Like for example, walk-in interviews, I will do that. My guy, hey, one thing that I would always tell you, don't play with the Dubai heat. It's gonna send you to hell. You will feel like you're in a braai pan, in a barbecue pan. It's hot, and when I'm saying it's hot, I don't mean that the sun that we are used to back there. You can even start sweating with like less than 5 minutes, and you need to dehydrate very often. However, people, how I love the human mind, they always come with something to outdo, or they always come up with a solution. That's when you see people doing their activities during the night rather than during the day to avoid the heat. For me, I didn't know. Okay, so yeah. However, this heat is, you can only feel it if you go out of the house. You can feel it if you go out of the house, meaning to say if you are indoors, it's terribly cold. Why? Because I love these guys, you know. They've invested so much in these ACs. You understand? If you are in the house, it's perfectly chilly, cold, like that sweet breeze. I don't even know how to describe it. It's beyond, like, yeah, there's heaven on earth. You understand? Like you're in paradise. That is before you go outside. While you're inside, they invested so much on AC. And one thing that I didn't know at first when I came here was, actually it's a right for you to have AC present in your room. I didn't know. In the Nigerian accent. Trust me, you will love Dubai when you come. Yeah, so another thing that I love about Dubai also is like they always make a priority that each and every household has Wi-Fi. It's up to the landlord to decide which network to provide for his tenants, but there has to be Wi-Fi always. So if you hear someone saying, I couldn't talk to you because I had no data, maybe it was because that person was out of the house or was walking somewhere, because even when you're walking around, you might find even free Wi-Fis in hotels and restaurants and stuff like that, you understand? Even in metro stations, you can even find free Wi-Fis whereby you can just connect and blah 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 like this. So for you to just buy data for your own network that you'll be using is rare, and the data that you are using is not something that you say, hey, I have used a lot of my data to I've used most of my money to buy data. You understand that? It's rare. So Wi-Fi is always available, and it's a priority. And I'm gonna talk about availability of mode of transport. That's also another thing that is very cheap and affordable in UAE. You might find metro buses, you might find the metro trains, you might find taxis, you might find, and on taxis there are very different types depending on your style, on what you want, on how expensive your taste is. There are those expensive ones, there are those cheaper ones, etc, you understand? So let's say you are using the metro, like for example, I use the metro every day when I'm going to work. So from my place of where I stay, from here to the metro station, I get a bus, which is like 3 dirham. 3 dirham is even less than $1. $1, if I'm correct. Yeah, something like that. I'll do the correct calculation later. It's even less, you understand? And then from the metro, from the metro bus, I take the metro train from just a zone. It's the same zone, of which that same dirham that I used from here to the metro is the same that applies there. So it's not like you're going to be charged 2 times or 3 times or whatever, because it's the same zone that I'll be using. And there's no way for you to say, yeah, my money is not changed. There is no noise of change a scanner like what usually happens back home. There, your metro card, you just tap inside, you go. Tap kadrako, mana we say, you understand? So yeah, it's very convenient. And if you want to use a taxi, it depends with where you are taking it from. They're actually also very cheap. For example, only in less than, let's say, 5 kilometers is around 12 dirham. Yeah, something like that. And even if you are lost in Dubai, because Dubai is very big and is the same almost the same building, everything almost looks the same if you are still new. So that means you won't even know your way from point A to point B by just looking like this. You understand that? You have to know places. So if you don't know well, make use of the GPS. GPS is always on point in Dubai. UAE has invested so much in that. So yeah, you can just log in with your only data. Then ta-da, you're good to go. It's different from back home, whereby sometimes you might find a lot of features not present in the GPS, or network problems, the signal is weak sometimes, or you have to ask people, like especially when you're driving, You roll down your window. Hi, Magadi Genyo, how are you? Please, I'm asking for this and this and this and this place, certain place. And then people will be delighted to tell you, just go right, left, or blah, 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 blah. Something like that, you understand? Or even people go an extra mile, especially back in my country, to even say like, can I come in the car and then I just go with you, I show you the way. Then you go with someone, they don't even care, a stranger, and then they'll be giving you directions. When you reach your spot, they don't even care whether what they are going to use back to the point here. If you try asking people with your mouth, like, please, can I ask where I can find this certain building or this certain road? One thing, it depends with whom you're asking. Some don't even understand English at all. Trust me, they don't even understand English. And others think they understand, and they will give you totally wrong information that will totally get you lost all day. I don't want to lie to you. And you might be shocked that someone is here 10 years or 20 years, but there's still yet to know more places. They haven't like fully mastered each and everything. Even the drivers, most of them are still using GPS so that they don't get lost in the roads in UAE, because the roads are like the roundabouts, the flyovers go like this. For example, you want to go this way, first you've got to go like that. You forget that you are going to go this side, and then after I don't know how many more or how much time you have spent, you have to come back to the place that you want to go. Why? Because the roads and everything is specifically made that if it is a one way, it is a one way. There is no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts that you can take just to go like. Otherwise, you'll find yourself with a lot of fines, heavily fined for that. And they don't joke. Don't joke with an Arab. Oh my God. So yeah, those are some of the positive things that you might find in UAE. And also, they always make sure, it's rare to hear that you had gone for 2 days, let alone 1 full day without water. This country has made it so possible that you will have water always. If they are going to cut out for some, let's say for a specific time of 2 hours or 1 hour, there's always a notice before that, whereby they tell you we are going to be doing maintenance or we are going to be doing this and this, so water won't be available. And also Dewa. It's rare for us guys to go even like 1 full day without Dewa. That means maybe your landlord has not paid the bills. As long as all the bills are up to date, you will always have these facilities. Oh, by the way, Dewa is like electricity. Back in my country, call it Seisa. Yeah. It's rare for you to go even 1 hour without it. If they are going to put it off, they always put a notice. That is if you haven't paid any bills. Yeah, so cheers. Those are some of the things. And one thing that I love also about UAE is once they offer you residence, though it's not for life, especially for those who are working, who are employed, let me say. It may be for specific years, mostly 2 years, or so. If you acquire an Emirates ID, trust me, the Dubai police can find you anyway, as long as you have that Emirates ID. It also acts as a passport, meaning it's very valid. It has got a lot of weight in it, unlike having your own ID back in my country, which is just a plastic thing that is just identifying you or something like that. I'm not saying it's bad, or I'm not outweighing it down, but I'm saying as compared to the Emirates ID, when you are having it, you know that you have all the documents with you because it contains all the data. And when I'm saying all the data, I mean like everything that can identify you as you are. For example, anything that can identify me as a B or Scar, you understand that? Yeah, so that's actually a very good thing. However, as I said, no positive can remain positive. There are also some negatives that outweigh the positives. For example, it's very gross. There's a lot of spitting in this country, and I totally hate it. Like every time I see, like, you know, it's grass, guys. These people can spit. Remember, Dubai is like 90% made out of tourists. That means people from different countries. Most people or most residents, like locals, live in Abu Dhabi, and also if you live in Dubai. But then the most that you see every day out there are mostly expats, and I will not name these guys, but you should always know that they are from Asia. They spit. I wonder how they survive. And they spit like literally anywhere. While you're walking, you'll see all this spitting, and I don't like it. That's one thing that I had. If they could, actually, I read an article sometime that said it's illegal to spit anyway in Dubai. If you are caught, you are in big trouble. I guess if they could get some people and just like apply the law relevantly or practically, it will improve the smartness, you understand? Then I've talked about the summer season, which I said it's like how I've already talked about that. And then there are not too much taxes. Of course, some people might say, what are you talking about, blah 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 blah. But as I compare the taxes in Dubai to other countries, like to other continents like Europe, UK, USA, Canada, actually Dubai is very good. Recently they introduced a 30% off on most of the items, just to produce a friendly, free shopping environment, and everything was like down. Imagine 30% tax being removed from your shopping list, especially alcohol. It's actually something good, you know. Though you are going to pay something like 5% municipality tax, that's fat. But it's also something good. And if they tell you, for example, if you're starting work, if they tell you that your salary is going to be 5,000, literally it's going to be 5,000. And if they tell you that your salary is going to be 3,000, definitely it's going to be 3,000. No taxes, trust me. And like from what I heard, I don't know, I don't have first-hand information, but someone told me. I have a friend who's in the UK, and when she went there, they told her that his salary was going to be like around 6,000 US or so, but then what comes in her hand is almost 3/4 or half of what they mentioned, because most of the money is just going to taxes, you understand? deductions and stuff like that. You understand what I'm talking about? You get that? You get that? So yeah. However, as far as much is concerned and everything is always available in this country, let's not forget that money comes first. There's nothing that you will get for free. Trust me. Everything is literally paid for. And that means the cost of living is very high. That means everything that you're going to do, you need money. So if you spend money like those, can I mention them? No. But those people who are in Dubai, not these nationalities, they are from Asia. They spend money like no one's business. They love to show off. They love to go around in flashy cars, buying expensive labels and stuff like that. So if you spend above your budget, it's very easy for you to go broke. And it's very easy for you to go back home. So those are the other things that you might want to know before coming to Dubai. If there's a lot more things that I will talk about, but we will spend all day while he's talking about it. So I think next time or on my next video, I might add more of those things. Actually, like I'm going to do a clothing haul. I'll show you what I'll be doing. You will be telling me which one suits me better than. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. That's it for the day, but don't forget to subscribe, like and share all of my videos. Just, just take your time and press that subscribe button. It will bring a change, So for today,